We have done that integration to make it easier for our clients to be able to implement what Anora has to offer. But I don't know if a lot of our clients even know too much about the fraud that you defend against, ad fraud, impression fraud, click fraud, that kind of thing. It might be unknown to a lot of them in terms of what might be affecting their ROI of the leads that they're generating or, selling or buying. It might be something that is going under the radar, as I'm sure, happens quite a bit, doesn't it, Rich?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
The funny thing is when somebody has a problem and they're sitting down looking at the data and they know there's a problem, they just don't know what it's called. They don't know to go on Google and type in ad fraud, find an ad fraud solution and click on it and purchase a solution and sign up, right? So this is our challenge from an SEO standpoint. We're trying to get our message out there. How do we attack these people that are looking, that have a problem that we want to find us, and how do we get ourselves in front of them? So most people will understand that bots are involved. So for us, bots are a big search term on the internet because they know that something's not right. Something looks too programmatic, so they talk about bots. Now, it's typically bots, malware, and human fraud that cause the issue, but most people don't understand that. So I recommend most of us that run fraud detection companies offer a free trial so that you can at least identify if you have a fraud problem, and we know you do. It's a question of how much of a fraud problem you have. And that's the interesting. Do you have less than 1%? I don't think I've come across anybody like that. But what percentage do you have? And then I always tell people, if you have a fraud problem, at what percentage does it hurt your business? So like I said, let's say if you have 5% fraud, right? You probably know there's something going on there, but it's probably hard to find because it's such a small amount, but it's still chewing up 5% of your budget. Once you break 10%, you know there's a problem. And now you're actively looking for a solution. You're trying to figure out what's going on before your clients do, before the actual campaign gets negatively impacted by it. As that continues to climb, 15%, 20%, it becomes the sky is falling. Something's got to stop. I got to figure this out. Now it's like all hands on deck. You got to figure this out. So when people come to us, and the first question I always ask is, why are we on this call?